We've had a lot of giant monsters in movies, you know, Pacific Rim, Cloverfield, stuff like that. We've seen giant monsters. But the last time we actually had Godzilla in a movie, it was 1998, and it was the Roland Emmerich movie. Thank God this movie came out. Godzilla stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ken Watanabe, Elizabeth Olson, Bryan Cranston, and is directed by Gareth Edwards. And yes, we finally have a better Godzilla movie. Because, I mean, there's the old ones. And how many Godzilla movies are there? There's like 30 something maybe? 28? There's a lot. Mechagodzilla versus Godzilla, Godzilla versus Mothra, Godzilla versus King Kong. A highlight, I would say. The 98 one, though. I used to like that. But I was young and stupid. I put that on my top 10 films in 1998. That's something I can't take back. I know now why everyone hates that movie. I get it. Godzilla is supposed to be this terrifying, horrible monster. And I got it just from watching the trailer for this. I saw the trailer made this look like this impossible mission. How is anyone going to stop Godzilla? Look at the destruction of this city. He has leveled it. This monster is huge. It's dangerous. It's scary. We're dead. We're dead. We can't stop it. In the 98 Godzilla, it's like this derpy, horribly CGI'd, comedic mess of a movie where it's like he's making little raptors basically laying eggs or whatever. That fucking movie. I like Matthew Broderick, but no, that movie's bad. That movie's bad. They made Godzilla a joke. Godzilla shouldn't be a joke. And while this movie is not perfect, it's not anywhere near perfect. It does Godzilla the best we've seen him in a long, long time. This is the best Godzilla we'll get for a while. Until the sequel comes out. Because I believe they're going to do Godzilla 2. And am I wrong, or was there talk about Godzilla Pacific Rim crossover? That was something that's thrown around. I'm pretty sure they announced Godzilla 2. But Godzilla Pacific Rim crossover, I don't know. I heard that somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I just want to see that. That would be awesome. But in this movie, Aaron Taylor Johnson plays a soldier, and basically he's our experience of Godzilla. We're experiencing it with him. He's seeing all this happen, and we get to watch with him as he's kind of trying, one of the many people trying to stop Godzilla. Ken Watanabe is a scientist who has been researching, trying to study Godzilla for a long time, trying to figure out what's going on. Bryan Cranston is in the movie as another scientist. Elizabeth Olson is Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife. So there's a couple really likable actors in the movie to follow, and Godzilla, he is pretty awesome. He's huge, he's dangerous, he's scary, and this movie feels like a nice throwback to a lot of the old Godzilla movies that, at least good or bad, it references and pays homage to a lot of them. And yeah, this is a really good Godzilla movie. It's really scientific. The movie, most of the movie is like scientific studying and trying to figure out, well, where's he going to go and how does he affect the world. There's things about how, oh, this monster is just so huge, and you know what, we can't get too close with jets or helicopters because you know what, it affects our EMP. Like it sends out an EMP pulse that'll take down the helicopters and stuff like that. So there's science in the movie that's good and not like 98. Let's get a big old thing of fish and put it on the street. And then he'll come eat the fish, and then we'll shoot him. And then Matthew Broderick, that's a lot of fish. Like that's the science of that movie. And literally, do you remember the 98 one? If you've seen it, comment below, tell me how you hate that. But I remember like there's a part they're chasing it with helicopters, and it looks awful, okay. But then they're like, we lost Godzilla. You lost, how big is that fucking thing? And you lost it. I don't care if you don't see where it is. You would feel the vibrations of it walking. It almost seems completely physically impossible to lose Godzilla in New York. This movie also doesn't take place in New York. Because every fucking movie, it's something destroying New York. This is San Francisco and a couple other places. There's the Philippines, there's Tokyo. Thank God. And the actors in the movie that are going to try to stop Godzilla, Ken Watanabe is really good. Aaron Taylor Johnson's really good. Bryan Cranston, fantastic. Elizabeth Olsen, she was fine. There's a couple other people, Sally Hawkins, Juliette Binoche, they were both pretty good. The CGI for Godzilla is fantastic. All the destruction and stuff going on looks really good. But this movie, I feel like the marketing let me down and didn't at the same time. Because the marketing has kept stuff hidden that I would actually want to be hidden. It's not showing everything about this movie and ruining stuff and, oh, we know exactly everything that's going to happen with Godzilla because we've seen all the destruction he does, stuff like that. A lot of things are hidden, aren't in the trailer. They actually hid it and managed to keep secrets about this movie, which I'm very happy about. But at the same time, it feels like they marketed me a different movie than what I got. This movie is not what you see in the trailer. This movie is different than what you get. In a good way and a bad way. So, I feel like it's The Amazing Spider-Man 2 all over again. The marketing is letting me down. But at least in this one, it lets me down, but at the same time, keeps stuff secret. So that when you watch the movie, you don't know everything. You're like, oh, hey, what's all this? This is awesome. Or maybe you wouldn't like it, I don't know. I enjoyed it enough, so, yeah. So I'd give Godzilla a B. They do really good work with the visual effects and everything. The story is interesting. They're taking scientific routes with it. It's not just, here's the city, Godzilla destroys it for 2 hours, someone tries to survive, the end. There's a lot more going on in this movie. A lot more. So I enjoy that. But a little let down at the same time. A little underwhelmed, to be honest. There was not enough Godzilla. In a movie called Godzilla, I expect Godzilla for more than about 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes. What? 15, 20 minutes of Godzilla? I'm disappointed by that, I gotta be honest. I'm not some jackass going, Godzilla should be in the whole movie, wrecking everything. I want nothing but Godzilla. Godzilla just fucks everything up. I don't care. Acting, no. Just show me Godzilla for 2 hours. That's not what I want. I want a movie called Godzilla to feature more Godzilla than we got. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, comment below, tell me what you thought of Godzilla, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later when I do my spoiler review for Godzilla.